Thank you very much, Pepe. And it's just 3 sisters, not 33, for those of you who heard that. So, technology, it's exciting, right? I mean, I'm actually so glad that Musa went before me. That bit about the Harvard study that can track your dreams and you can watch them later, I mean, that's thrilling stuff. Discovering stuff, it's thrilling. And similarly, when you're in a room with people who are technology experts, that anxiety you feel when you've only understood every third word that they have to say. The challenge with all of these exciting developments is that it distracts us from what is the most important thing. And that is, what is it that our customers want? What is it that they really, really want? Now, at Yellowwood, we release papers every year, these different white papers, and this year we've been focusing on answering this question, right? If we don't allow ourselves to get distracted by technology, actually, what is it that our customers want, and what are the expectations that have fundamentally changed because of what technology enables? And the more we focus on what it is that they want, the more we are able to put technology in its rightful place, an enabler. It's an exciting, compelling, extraordinary, constantly evolving enabler, but that's ultimately all it is. Now, in the next 4 minutes, I'm just going to take you through 2 of them, and that's what we're going to share today. Fortunately, 2 simple ones. The very first thing is that there is no signal. No, the first thing that your customers really want that I'll share with you is quite simple. They actually want it all, right? There's nothing new about this. This is the human condition since Adam and Eve, since imperialism, since coveting your neighbor's car, and today it would probably be their iPhone. This is absolutely who we are. The only thing is that there have always been 3 natural barriers to us achieving this. The one is completely around not knowing what's out there. You can't covet Helen of Troy if you've never seen her. The other is around affordability. Typically, you had to own something, right? If you wanted to enjoy it, you had to own it, and that was the reality. And third was around, where do you keep, even if everybody gifted you this stuff, where on earth would you keep it, right? Where does one find space to keep a fleet of, let's say, private planes? And that's actually what technology has enabled for us, right? If you have an internet connection, you can know everything that exists out there and desire it, right? And the other 2 are addressed by what is actually called the access economy. Some people refer to it as the sharing economy, which is a little inaccurate, the premise of which is quite simply that people have assets that are underutilized, and they want to sweat those assets by getting other people to use them. And what technology has enabled is the accuracy, speed, and reliability for us to be able to do that. The second thing I'm going to talk to you about is that they not only want everything, but they want it now. Our view of what quickly looks like has fundamentally shifted over time, right? And many of the speakers have spoken to you about how quickly that's accelerated. And I think there's no better example than Amazon, right? When they launched, it was a few business days delivery. By 2007, it was 1 day. And by 2015, they had launched Amazon Prime Now, which promises 1-hour delivery. Time is not counted in days and weeks. It's counted in hours and minutes now. And for those of you who are sitting there thinking, well, you know, I don't sell commoditized goods, right? I'm a luxury product, and there are blind nuns in the foothills of Switzerland stitching my garments. I'm afraid to say that you're subject to it too. The fact that fashion houses like Burberry, Tom Ford, Diane von Furstenberg, they all now offer whatever their line is the day it premieres on the runway. That required an entire reorganization of how they do business, which is not a small thing. The question that we often then ask ourselves is, as marketers, as business leaders, as has been pointed out by many of the previous speakers, what is our role? What is it that we should be doing? And the answer is quite simple. Stay the course. If you've decided that being crowned Little Miss Sunshine is what you want, that's what your brand needs, where you need to get to. Yes, use technology to innovate around how you get there, who your partners are, how many people you take with you, the route you take. Truly, you can innovate around any of those variables. But don't allow yourself to get distracted by the Metro FM Awards or by Coachella or by any other Miss Universe pageant that may be happening. The point is this is where you want to get to. And by staying the course, you'll be doing the best thing for yourself, for your organization, for your people, and ultimately for your customers. Thank you very much.